Hi there, my name's Imogen and I want you to re-elect me as your communications officer. The idea behind these video diaries, you might have seen the previous one, is to give you an insight into the work that I've already been doing as communications officer over the last few months, and also give you an insight into the things that I'd like to do for you next year, a lot of which is building on the wins and the work that I've already been doing this year, but some of which is also new ideas and innovative things that we should be doing. I also seem to have inadvertently give you a tour of my flat, so enjoy! So I also said that I'd answer your questions as part of these. And one of those questions came to me in a lecture yesterday when I was doing a lecture shout, and a student asked me what has been sort of my biggest win of the year. And I've sort of boiled it down to 3 different things that might not seem the biggest things in the world, but I think that they're really important and will have a huge impact on students now and in the future for Sussex. So one of those is so East Slope's being redeveloped in 2015-16 onwards. That includes knocking down the residences and East Slope Bar. And I secured from the university agreement that they would properly consult with students over what students want from their residences, and also from social spaces, which would include a new students' union bar, for example. There was a workshop held last Thursday, which was very exciting, with some of our RAs, some of the union's officers, other various students, and some members of the university's housing team. And they come up with lots of different ideas from what they want from their residences, including ideas of having a new students' union bar, which was fantastic to hear. And I've got commitment from the university that they will take these ideas forward and they will really help to shape the new East Slope. There's also a questionnaire which is live at the moment, which you can fill in to sort of give your input on what you'd like from the new East Slope. And we're hoping that this consultation will carry on, so that to me has been a really big win and will make a really big difference to the new residences that we get on campus. Another win, I've mentioned it before, is I secured £15,000 worth of funding for student media, which has enabled both the Badger and Uni TV to get loads of new equipment. URF, their grand relaunch is on Monday, but they had themselves have a brand new radio studio. All of this funding came from the Alumni Fund, so kind, generous donations from previous Sussex students. It's fantastic now that student media are able to create really professional content and get really great work experience sort of for their future jobs. So I think that's a really big win and really secures the future of student media now that they have proper professional equipment that will last them a long time. My third win is sort of something that I see as really important, is properly engaging with students. So we're writing our new strategy this year. It's our next 3-year strategy, and as part of this I saw it as absolutely core that we consulted with students about what they want from their students' union. So we went out and we asked you what you wanted us to start, stop and continue doing. You filled in lovely green cards in your masses and filled in the online form as well, and we got almost 2,000 responses from students about what they wanted from the future of the Students' Union, which was really exciting to me and really enshrined the idea that we talk to students about what matters to them and sort of their values and things like that. And I want to renew that commitment this year to continue going out and talking to students about the issues that really matter to you. What's the point of having a Students' Union if we're not properly representing our students? So those are sort of my big 3 wins, and I want to build on all of those throughout the next year, making sure that we're talking to students and getting their views, and that you're able to shape your students' union and your university and your time at Sussex more than you can now. Lots of that is creating different platforms for you to give us your input, to talk about your values and your vision, to talk about the things that you need and want out of a students' union. And I especially see this as important for students that don't currently engage with us. That's, you know, science students and postgraduate students, those sorts of students who don't feel that they have a place in the students' union necessarily, that don't get involved as much as arts students or undergrad students. So it's really important to me that we keep that at the core of what the students' union is doing. I also want to continue working with student media and secure them even more funding to get the equipment that they need to do really great stuff. So for example, enabling Uni TV to broadcast in HD, which would be fantastic. So yeah, got lots and lots of plans. You can find out more at facebook.com/Imogen4Comms. You can follow me on Twitter at Imogen4Comms. Numbers, not words, for the 4. And also come and chat to me. I'll be wandering around campus all day, visiting students in residences in Brighthelm, and also out and about in Library Square. I'll be at Oceana tonight with some of the other candidates, which would be fantastic. And I'll be out and about on campus again on Thursday and Friday, so ask me any questions you have and find out more about what I'm pledging to do for you. Don't forget, voting closes 5 PM on Friday. Get out and have your vote at sussexstudent.com/vote, and it'd be great if you could re-elect Imogen for communications. Thanks.